Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome to Mama from Scratch. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 fall home decor ideas using Dollar Tree products. We are taking some ugly Dollar Tree products and we're making them look absolutely beautiful so you can decorate your home on a budget. And to top it off, today's video is actually in collaboration with Jennifer over at A Little Bit of Calm and Crazy. She is super creative and she's actually going to be sharing with you a couple fall home decor ideas as well. She shares lots of Dollar Tree DIYs, thrift flips, farmhouse DIYs, and different ways that you can decorate your home on a budget as well. So if you enjoy my channel, I know that you will enjoy hers. If you're not following her already, please go over to her channel and say hello and tell her I sent you. And I will have her video on her channel linked in the description box below for you to go watch her fall videos as well. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you happen to be new here, hit that subscribe button. I love to be able to inspire and motivate you through DIY and home decor related videos just like this. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. For this fall DIY, you're going to want to use one of the Halloween pumpkin forms with the tinsel on it, and you're going to want to remove all of that tinsel. It'll take you a few minutes, but if you use some scissors, you can cut through it. Just do not cut the plastic part on the pumpkin. We want to preserve that. That way it gives us a beautiful shape for our project. Now I'm using one of these little wooden crates from Dollar Tree. It's just a flat piece and I thought it'd be really cute if I could double stack it. It actually make really cute little shutters, mini shutters obviously. So I just used my wire cutters and I split it in half and then I just trimmed up the edges so it'd be nice and smooth. And then I'm just going to take some hot glue and actually glue the two pieces together. Ignore the wooden dowel. I was planning on doing something else and it didn't work. So I actually just added the glue to the inside of the wood and then place the pumpkin form inside of that and then just added glue on the edges. Now I'm taking some straw and just wrapping it into a bow. Nothing fancy here. I'm even gluing it together because it's not wired. This is actually from the Hawaiian piece skirt thing at Dollar Tree, and I just snipped off a little bit of that. And then I'm just going to glue that to the top of the pumpkin stem, and it looks really cute, but I thought it'd be really cute with these little mini pomegranates that they have at the Dollar Tree. So I took one of the leaves from it and then I took the 2 berries and I actually cut them off and then glued them down because it looked better. That way you didn't see the stem hanging out, but it's really adorable. You could paint this to any color that you wanted to. My original plan was to paint it, but I really like the color of the orange that it is, and it's just super cute. For this DIY, I am using this 11 by 14 canvas, and then I'm going to be using one of the pictures out of the 2021 calendar. They have a lot of really cute calendars right now, and I suggest that you get them because it's basically like scrap paper all in one for $1. It's a little bit thinner obviously, but you get the point. So I'm taking some regular glue. You can use Mod Podge. Spread that to the area that you're going to be putting the picture on and then flatten that out. And then I'm taking this chevron print ribbon from the Dollar Tree and I'm also going to glue this down. Everything from this product is from the Dollar Tree, which I absolutely love because you can take some regular pieces and make it look like high-end decor. It's so much fun. So now I take the rope the Dollar Tree carries and I took off one spindle of it and put that on the between the picture and the ribbon. And now I'm taking these dahlias and then some of the white peonies and I'm gluing those to the top, and you can figure out what pattern you want. I was kind of layering them in, and then for the peonies to look a slightly more fall, I ended up taking the white sunflowers, the mini ones that they have at Dollar Tree, and placing those in the middle, and I like the way it just enhanced the flower and everything. And I just love the way the orange matches the orange pumpkin. It's just so cute. And then I took the leftover rope and then glued it to the back so I could hang this up. And it's just absolutely adorable. I just love how high-end this looks, and it's just so cute. All made from a calendar. Who would have thought? For this fall DIY, we're going to use the self-adhesive wall tiles that Dollar Tree carries in the automotive area. I don't know why it's there, but that's where I found mine. And I'm using some ink color from Waverly. It's basically just black chalk paint. And I'm just freehanding a pumpkin shape on here. and I'm kind of going in and I'm dry brushing it out towards the middle. So whatever paint I have on my brush, and then I'm just swooping that around. And I really like the way it gives a lot of texture to the pumpkin, and it gives it more of a 3D look without it. And then of course you have the tile, and that just makes it pop even more. Kind of a really unique kind of coloring and look for this, but I thought it was really cool the way this kind of ends up turning out. I'm going to take this fall Dollar Tree sign and we're going to use the back of it. So this actually can be a double-sided sign now. Now the wall tiles are slightly bigger than the sign. They overlap a little bit. So you could leave that if you only want it one-sided, but if you want to have it double-sided, I suggest cutting it down a little bit. And when you do this, it's going to actually separate the two pieces, the adhesive part. So you'll see here that I'm peeling the back part off. I'm actually going to stick it on. That way it was just easier to apply to the sign. And now I'm going to cut it off. End up the bottom, but the top still needed to be cut, so that way we still hold together. And don't worry, we're just going to add a little bit of hot glue around the edges and it holds it down. I'm going to use the Dollar Tree rope and I'm going to go all the way around to give it a nice border on all three sides. Now I'm going to use another sign from Dollar Tree here, and we're going to make this sort of into a planter box. I thought this was so cute. You could use whatever size sign you want. You can make it a larger planter box if you want to as well, and glue two of the signs together. But you'll want to remove that little tab there on the inside, and then I'm adding a bead of hot glue onto the back. That way I can press the sign onto that and it will hold. And hot glue works fine for me, but if you want to use something else, it's totally fine. You can use gel super glue. I'm using this burnt orange hydrangea that Dollar Tree carries, and I really like the coloring again. It's just so beautiful and it's rich and deep in color. It's really pretty. So you'll just pluck those off of the stems, and then you can put that all the way on the inside. And then Dollar Tree carries these glittered pumpkins in a pack of like 5 or 6. I'm just gonna use about 2 or 3 of them and cut those down, and then I will glue them down so they actually stay. Right now I'm just kind of visually seeing what I like. And then I decided to use again those white sunflowers, the mini ones. You can use the other color pumpkins that Dollar Tree carries as well, but I thought the white sunflowers looked really nice in there, and I'm not into glitter, but for some reason I really like the way the glittered pumpkins looked in here. They do sell the little white ones as well. They're kind of like a creamy speckled color. And then I thought you could put one of the metal words that they have, but I found this home wood sign at Dollar Tree. They're carrying lots of good stuff in the Crafter Square area. Added some wooden dowels, glued those on, and then added glue to the bottom so I could glue that in. And I thought this would be so cute on a porch, and it's just adorable. I don't know, I really like it. For this fall decor project, I'm going to be using 4 of these wooden crate boxes that Dollar Tree carries, and I'm going to be adding hot glue and gluing them together. You can use a wood hot glue like I am. You could use regular wood glue. If you use regular wood glue, you're going to have to let it sit. I like the hot glue because it's instant hold, and I'm layering these on top of each other. Now what you actually can do is flip them upside down so that the two bottoms meet together if you want to, but I'm not putting anything heavy in this. But basically now we have a little planter box here, and I'm going to be using the wall tiles again, but in this charcoal color. And I really like this, so I'm just cut it in half and I'm peeling that off. And I'm going to stick it to one side, and it's going to overhang on the top. Just make sure the flush is bottom, and then again you can see the gap. We'll just glue that together like we did the last project, and then I'm going to flip it over and put it on the other side as well. Really simple to do, guys, and it's just a really cute way to make a different type of planter box. And then you're going to cut 2 pieces for the ends as well. So once you get that all covered up, you can trim it down and then cut around and attach it. Now I'm running low on my foam floral blocks, so I took a round one and I just cut it in half, and then I'm going to cut that half into another half. So I'll have 4 pieces and I'm just gluing those down inside my planter box here. That way I can stick my floral pieces in here. So I got some black-eyed Susan, some white and cream dahlias, and then these are called hopsbush. And I'm just gonna start with one color at a time, and I'm gonna start inserting them and just nip them off at the bottom with your wire cutters. And this is where you can use whatever color florals you want. I like using a variety, at least 3 to 5 different florals, because it just adds a lot of texture and makes it look really organic, and it just flows. And you can kind of go in 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock flow, kind of work your way around the whole planter box and layer those in there. I lost the clip of me adding this on, but I took the metal word sign with the harvest and I glued it onto the front, and this is the way the project turned out, and I really like it. It's really versatile and you could place it anywhere in your home. I want a wreath holder. I am using this ribbon, and again it is wired ribbon. They had a couple different colors, but I am really drawn to the black chevron. I think it's really cute. I'm going to use a glue gun, and then you can use any type of flowers and greenery that you want. I'm using some hydrangeas here, some peonies, and then some maple leaves, even a pine cone. You can really do to your heart's content. I decided to do a more rustic look to mine, so I wanted it to be a little bit more of a burnt look to it, I guess you could say. Start by taking your glue gun and just adding a little bit of glue to your wreath, and then placing that ribbon over it, and then you're just going to loop that over itself, and just leaving a little bit of a overlap on them. That way you can make it all the way around and none of the wreath shows through. I decided to just go halfway on mine. Go ahead and add some glue there, and then press and hold it till it is dried. You can go all the way around if you wanted to, but I just would halfway because I'm going to cover up the rest of the wreath with the flowers. So I just start by taking my leaves and my flowers and just plucking them off of each of the stems. That's the nice thing about Dollar Tree, is that you can just pluck them off. It's super easy. Then I just start by layering them in. You can intertwine them into the wood wreath itself, or you can cut them down and just insert them. And I'm layering the maple leaves that have just the traditional colors along with some of the glittered leaves. I think that it adds a little bit of depth. And here I'm just putting some hydrangeas in, and you can use whatever flowers that you want. These are the flowers that I had left over from my other projects, and I really like how kind of muted and rustic it looked and it came out. Adding different flowers, leaves, and different textures can create different depths for your eye to look at, and it makes it a little bit more high-end, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So just play with it, play with the way you have the flowers going in. You can't mess this up. If you don't like something, take it out and redo it again. Layer in your pieces and it will look beautiful, I promise you. And lastly, I just added my pine cone to the middle of it, and I feel like it just pulled the whole wreath together, giving it that more rustic vibe. I really like it on its own. You could also add it on top of a wood mirror or a wood background, and it just pops with the colors. I really love how rustic this one came together. Just so beautiful. So which fall Dollar Tree DIY was your favorite? Let me know down in the comments. For me, I'm torn between the calendar pumpkin and the tile pumpkin. I think they're both just so adorable, and I just love the fact that we can take really cheap products and turn them into something completely beautiful to decorate our homes. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button, because I'd love to be able to inspire and motivate you. I have lots of fall decorating coming out this month. I can't believe it's August already. Where is this year going, I tell you? But if you do happen to be new, I will leave the last few videos here on the screen and also in the description box below for you to get even more ideas. And don't forget to check out Jennifer's video. It'll be in the description box below as well. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys soon.